So have a little think about your training schedule. Chances are it's something that happens once a week or twice a week. So 6 o'clock on a Wednesday is dog training time, or Saturday morning is dog training time. And you might decide to do a little bit of training maybe at 9 o'clock at night, just to try and get a bit of energy out of your dog and wear them out before you want to put them to bed. But a little puppy has got a whole stack of things that they need to learn about this new world that we've brought them into. It's got new rules to understand. It's got a new language to try and comprehend, and loads of new people that are around trying to get it to do different things at different times. It's quite confusing and quite overwhelming. If your training takes place at specific times, your dog will know what to do. They'll get in the routine of what you're asking them to do, but chances are they might only relate it to that specific task, that specific time, and that specific environment. And that can be challenging. So I'm going to encourage you to practice lots of little snippets of training at really regular intervals every single day of their life. You're probably now watching this thinking, how the heck am I meant to train my dog every day? Because I've got a job to do, I've got kids to look after, I've got a busy life. If that's you, I want you to find an activity that you do every day, multiple times, and attach your training to that particular activity. So you go to the toilet several times a day. So actually, every time you need the loo, think, I'm going to go and do 2 minutes of training, and then I'm going to go to the toilet. The other thing you probably do is you make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And if you're like me, that happens quite a few times a day. And every time I boil the kettle, I usually have around about 3 minutes of free time while I'm waiting for that kettle to boil. And you know what I do most of the time while I'm waiting? I get my phone out and I start scrolling through Facebook, or I scroll through Instagram, and I waste 3 minutes of my life waiting for the kettle to boil. But if you've got a puppy, you need to start thinking, how can you use that time to do something interesting and exciting with your dog? So wait for the kettle to be boiling and interact with your dog. Practice the sits, practice the downs, practice the settle, practice the recalls. Anything that your dog knows or is learning, you're going to give them 3 whole minutes of interaction, repetition, and while you're doing it, you're going to be boosting that bond that you're developing with your little puppy. So grab the treat pouch, 3 minutes of training with your dog. They get loads of this good stuff from the treat pouch, and you also get a little brew at the end of it.